Hey guys, so I just finished watching Gotham Season 1, Episode 20, Under the Knife. Um, this one was interesting. It was definitely interesting with the whole trying to find the guy who still dragged on. I still feel like it was this guy's dragged on. I know now they're like dragging on this guy, but it's just it's definitely interesting. At least now he finally figured out that he's not going after that he's going after the ogre's going after Barbara. It's definitely interesting, and seeing the Riddler was definitely cool to see him start to go crazy, and I definitely can't wait to see him, cover it up and stuff like that. Because all we did was see him kill the guy. I definitely can't wait to see him use his skills to cover it up. Then that definitely will make him, more specific, more, like I could definitely see him at least for a bunch of episodes, bunch of years, be doing things like this, hidden and not really never get caught and planted on different, the current killer of that Gordon's going after, stuff like that, and kind of hide the bodies, since he's so playing it right in plain sight and stuff like that. So I definitely can't wait to see how that of the Riddler's story continues on. And then the whole Bruce Wayne and Selena Kyle was kind of interesting, with the murder and stuff like that. It was okay. It was just not a lot of development on that part. Definitely can't wait to see how. I like that they're looking into it and they're getting into the whole Wayne versus Bruce Wayne and stuff like that. And I definitely can't wait to see that. And I can't wait to finally get a connection. I know that there is some connection. There has to be some connection between the corruption in the Gotham PD and stuff like that, and GPD or whatever, and the Falcone and all that, and Wayne Industries. I can't wait to find all that connection, everything to all of them come connected into one. And find out and stuff like that, and see and have Bruce Wayne, take on the entire everyone and stuff like that. I definitely can't wait to see where that continues on and stuff like that. But it definitely is a interesting story. I mean, I just feel like the ogre story is kind of dragging on. I wish it was heavily more, about the whole corruption in Gotham Police and taking on Commissioner Loeb and stuff like that. Definitely can't wait to find out more about that. I know there is a connection, and stuff like that. Like Loeb wanted Gordon to go after the ogre and stuff like that, but it's really just not as connected as I wanted it to be, especially for the last few episodes. Now we're getting a third episode with the ogre in it. Unless he takes out the ogre in the first half of the episode or the first act or something like that. Definitely can't wait to see him with how they really make this connected to to the final event, because they have to. They're getting so close to the end now. They need to have it, connecting to the entire series story and stuff like that, the entire season story. But I just feel like this episode is still, again, it's connected to the last week's episode and they're dragging on this character, but it's just not, I don't feel like it's connected enough to the overall season story, and we're getting down to the wire. I mean, we got other shows that are out there that are doing just as well, and they're all coming down to the final season. All the last couple of episodes have all been, the final season story and stuff like that. And not just willy-nilly and stuff like that. I'll get veering off. I mean, you can do that here and there, but not this late into the season, stuff like that. But other than that, on its own story, it is an interesting story with the ogre and stuff like that. But I definitely can't wait to see more of the corruption and stuff. But I also feel like they might be leaving it into more into the next season and stuff like that. But we'll see. I was surprised we didn't get anything of Fish since she got shot last episode, in the stomach. I guess we didn't get anything of Fish at all. But I don't know. That's pretty much all, guys. That's all I can think of. This episode was okay. I give this episode a 7 out of 10 because the story on its own was pretty cool, but I just wish it was connected to the whole, corruption in the GCSPD and the crimes and stuff like that. It was connected to everything a little bit more. It was connected to a bigger part of the whole story and stuff like that, instead of just its own story and stuff like that. Because I feel like there's a lot of stories in here, but nothing's all connecting and stuff like that yet. So we'll just have to wait and see, guys. Let me know what you think, guys, about this episode in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.